slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of age. I'm kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Broke Rock Live. Well, first episode of Broke Rock Live anyway. My name is Kai from the channel Mr. Moth Gaming, and today we're going to be working, as you can see from the description, on the Broke Rock Season 6 Nether Hub. So that is a huge project we're going to be doing over the next, well, however many weeks it takes us to get it done. We will be joined, of course, along the way by some of our friends from the server that have opened an open invitation to them all. And a couple of things before we get started. I seem to have lost my overlays for OBS, so I'll be remaking them. So if we go to things like, okay, for some reason, there we go. Like this, you'll see we no longer have our banner at the bottom of the screen and stuff, so that is unfortunate. But there's nothing I can really do about that at this last minute. I was clearing my computer out, it's probably my own stupid fault. But that's fine, because it just means we'll get to have some really awesome brand new overlays. So if there's any issues, please feel free to let me know throughout the stream. I can see the stream chat from where I was sitting. I've got a moderator in, as I always do. If there's any issues, they'll deal with that. That's not a problem either. And yeah, if you haven't already, please click that like and subscribe button. Share me with your friends, and let's get started on our Nether Hub. Oh, that's not what I've tried to do. So here we are at the other side of the spawn portal, which is right here. And we have basically, I've done a bit of work to it, and Jax has been here obviously as well. Jax has been spawn proofing, so we don't need to worry too much about the enderman issue we have. If we head downstairs to the lower section, which is where the portal will be moved down to, you'll see that this is the lower area here. So this is the floor that we're actually going to be working on once we get the rest of this all dug out. We're going to be leaving the upper floor here for the time being, because that's where everybody's bases are connected to, because there's bases, as you can tell, along that way. Jomika's base is along that way, and mine and Jax's and Mustang's and Lovedust's bases in this direction. I don't know where everybody else is, because they haven't told me where their bases are. My pickaxe is kind of dead, so we will be using the Silk Touch pickaxe, and hopefully if I need to, I'll obviously need to jump back to the base and get into that. So let's get started and start digging this out. I'm needing some marker blocks, which I should have in one of these boxes. I don't have marker blocks. Of course I don't. Why would I have marker blocks? But I do have scaffolding. And what we're basically going to do is, do I have anything? No, that doesn't really matter, that's fine. What we're doing to start off with is we will be using the scaffolding up onto these layers here. Like this entire area is actually going to go down a further, I think I worked out 5 or 6 blocks as well. So if we look at it from the other side, if I can get up in the air, you'll see that we are above a Crimson Forest, which makes life a little bit easier, but we are going to have to go down to about this block. Oh, and we're crouching already. We are going to have to come down to roughly about the height of this tree. Do I have a... I don't have a hole on me, do I? Oh, I do. Nice, that's handy. On this episode I have a hole. I didn't in my last episode. Oh, my fell down. It's fine. It's all good. So we're going to have to go down roughly to about this level, but we will be staircasing down to get the effect I'm wanting. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm planning for the stream, because that would ruin the surprise. It is obviously a lot bigger than the project I undertook last season, which, if everybody remembers, we dealt with the Guardian farm. Well, Guardian Ocean Monument type farm base type area, and it was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that project, but this is a totally different kettle of fish, and yeah, hopefully some of our friends from the server will join us in undertaking it. So my plan for the time being is just basically to mark out as much of these blocks as we can. We will need to up these with the netherrack that we're using, just for the time being, and that will just allow us a little bit of leeway, just in case we have got any issues. We will be able to keep raising this floor up, or using the scaffolding or whatever else. Because if you look, for example, the layer we're at now, we won't be able to, unless we jump, which is quite dangerous. You know, lava down there, we don't want to die. At least we don't need to worry about Enderman. Thank you, Jax. That makes life so much easier. And I believe Jax may be along shortly. He did message and say that he was going to try and be here. It looks like we're going to have to use the scaffold. I'm wondering if we should just use the scaffold and go straight up, because we are going straight up to bedrock. The worry, of course, is, as you always have, when you dig up in Minecraft, you hit lava, and yeah, as you can tell, we have no totems of undying. We don't have any of those yet this season, and if we do hit lava, we'll be in a bit of trouble. If it happens, it happens. We'll just play it by ear. So hope you're all enjoying this season. Myself and Jax have all, that was easy, wasn't it? Myself and Jax have got quite a lot done this season so far. We've got quite a lot of farms and stuff built out. We've got a lot of things like that. I'm going to just quickly mark out the centre of the circle if I can find it. It should be around about here-ish. Oh, we're pretty far out actually. That's fine, we can always just do this. And hopefully, obviously we won't be able to mend our pickaxe as we go because we don't have the fortune pickaxe. We're stuck with the silk touch, so we'll be taking a lot of ores and we'll try and collect as much as we can because we don't want to have huge amounts of... Whoa. See? Lava. 115 blocks in the air, but Minecraft still decides to give us lava. So I'd say what we'll do is we'll just start digging this out. Oh, no, don't hit the wool. Oh, okay, we've lost control already. Fire spread. It's fine. It's only a little bit of wool. What's the worst that can happen? I'll go and put my pumpkin on in a minute. Ah, these things are sent to no, my chests are on fire. No, don't go on fire. No, not my shulker box. Go away. Oh my god. Well, wait, this is going well. I'll only try and get up here and stop this lava before we end up in huge amounts of trouble. That should stop it. There we go. So we'll be losing all of our wool. Somebody get the fire extinguisher. Not even 10 minutes into the stream and already we've set fire to the Nether Hub. Awesome job, Kai. Well done. Come on. Oh, don't you hate fire spread sometimes? It's fine. It's away from my chest. If it burns it, it burns it. We'll just go over to this ender chest. Oh, we already have it in this. And you know what? We'll just grab the pumpkin. We have the overlay pack. It's not a huge thing. Right. Oh, that's quite embarrassing actually. I don't think this will cause any major damage. We'll just let it burn. We'll let it burn. It's fine. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that could happen? Oh my god, that. Fun times here on Broke Rock. So yeah, this is season 6. We have all your favourite Broke Rockers with us, of course. We have everybody from DC Star, Centronet, Old Guy, Mustang, brand new member Love Dust, Jax, of course, who I'm basing with this season, which is going really well and it's a lot of fun. We also got this season Jomica, of course. Yeah, we've got Jomica. Minion is around, and we're still on fire down there. If I have missed any Broke Rockers, I do apologise. My memory is really bad, especially when I'm trying to stream and talk and set. Oh, we're back at my chest again. No. Oh god, didn't mean to do that. Don't want a fire spread down there. Go away. You're not setting fire to my chests. It's fine. It'll destroy all the blocks. It's fine. It's just setting fire to the portal and stuff. It's fine. We'll just kind of make a little path here and then the fire won't go past it. There we go. See? Simple. Easy. Don't go. It's not going to spread down, will it? No. It won't spread. No, it won't spread down. That's fine. That can burn all it likes. Fine. Cool. Awesome. He says with no confidence in his ability whatsoever. So right. This is, as I said already, one of the biggest projects we've ever done. And I have got about 90% of it planned out. I've been speaking to Jax about it and we've been kind of throwing ideas back and forward between us, and this is the one that I've kind of came up with for it. I have obviously messaged the gang as well and let them know that if there is anything they want to do, if they want to help out, they want to donate any materials, they can do that. I'm more than happy for that. I won't show you the material list at the moment because that'll be a dead giveaway of what I'm actually physically doing. And I think the actual building of it will probably try and do as much, maybe half the stream on digging it out, and the second half will be on the actual physical doing some of the building, because I don't want to be just sat mining hundreds of thousands of blocks constantly. That was, you know, not enjoyable for you all to watch, and I wouldn't put anybody through that. This season has, yeah, it's tested a lot of things. Myself and Jax obviously haven't mined a single diamond yet this season, yet we have, you know, fully enchanted diamond armor, thanks to villager trading, which will be nerfed in very, very soon, so sad times. But these things, as they're Mojang does to test us, and we'll find a way around it. It just means our trading hall is going to have to be slightly different, and that's still on fire. Wow. Oh well, okay. It's fine. It's all good. So I think the biggest hurdle we're going to have with this is obviously this mining out all the way up to bedrock. So we're going, I think it's 100 and... the actual base of the portal is at Y level 100, which is the Broke Rock standard. All portals are at Y level 100. Obviously with the 5 block beneath, well, 5 to 8 block basin beneath that, we are looking at having to clear around about 25 layers of netherrack. I've done my best to clear as much as I already can. I'm assuming this will go out eventually. Oh no, because netherrack just catches fire and stays lit. That doesn't matter, it's fine. As long as it doesn't start... Well, let's say fire... Oh... Yeah, I've kind of made a mess here. Okay, I hope nobody logs in and needs to go through the middle of the Nether Hub. That's not ideal. Because of the fire spread, this is going to continue to spread over the entire floor. Away from my ender's chest. You can set fire to the sign, I don't really mind about that. Keep away. And the downside is we're in the nether, so we can't use buckets of water. Yay! So we'll just have to, if I have to mine it out and then just put individual paths, we will do. If somebody wants to be kind and jump on and help, they are more than welcome. So yeah, anyway. It looks like it isn't spreading back. Is it spreading back in? Try to decide if it's spread. It might be, might not be. So anyway, we'll just get rid of as much of this fire as we can. Once we get rid of the wool, I'm not 100% sure on how fire spread works in the nether. Hopefully it doesn't go right along that. It does look like it's actually starting to head along that tunnel. So we'll just kind of quench as much of this as we can and try to stop it in its tracks. Because we are using wood for the edges, so I don't really want to lose all my edges. This is going well. Yeah, do the Nether Hub, Kai. Yeah, great idea. Awesome. Oh, we've got fire here now. We'll just get rid of this carpet. Go away. Stay over there. I don't really care if you set fire to all this kind of stuff. Just stay over there. There we are. See? We're fine, chat. We're totally fine. 100% fine. I've not spent the first 15 minutes of my stream putting out fire. Of course I haven't. So, as I say, we are missing our overlay pack, so I do apologise. I've just thrown something together really, really quickly, but we will be losing things like the banner at the bottom of the screen. If I have to take an intermission, there's no intermission screen at the moment. But I will try and get those all remade for next week, because we will be live every single Sunday, depending on time zones and football schedules and stuff like that. We're nearly there. There's no enderman spawning, which is kind of strange. I think we're fine. It looks like we're fine. So as I say, the biggest thing about this is just, oh god, unless you want to go to John Michel's base, then you've just, you can't go to John Michel's base. Do nether trees catch fire? No, they don't. So we don't need to worry about it spreading over too far. Fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's all good. It's all fine and dandy, as long as it doesn't spread down this path, and then set fire at the bottom there, we'll be fine. Otherwise I'll have to message Sent and ask him to turn fire spread off. which isn't ideal. So here we are. What we're going to do is we're going to try and work our way along towards the edges. Okay, we've lost all our wood. Work our way towards the edge here and just try our best to line this out as per the circles we have underneath. It is made a lot more difficult with the fact we don't have the actual corner blocks, but I have got loads and loads of scaffolding because once we get as much of this area dug out, I don't mind if we go over because we'll obviously be able to sort it once at a later date. What we'll do is we'll throw the scaffolding up and then that'll give us our complete ring on it, which will make life a lot easier. But until we get that, it's just a case of mining out as much as we can until we get to the stage of, you know, stage 2, which is in around about 10-15 minutes. We will be jumping down to the bottom floor and we'll start laying out some blocks because I'm not going to be sitting digging netherrack all day. And I think that's the way to... Oh, okay, that is the way to Jomika's base. Okay, that's fine. Luckily it's only the top layer that's on fire, folks. That's all that matters. If it was the bottom layer, I'd be more concerned. Okay, so now it's a case of avoid the lava. I have not done this in creative, just so you are aware. I have not taken a creative copy of the Broke Rock world and built this thing. I've done it in a flat world. So, locations of lava and stuff, I don't know where they are. Which is probably, again, my stupidity, but, you know. Where's the enjoyment if I know everything? So what we'll do is, we're going to go as far up as bedrock. We're actually just going to be using the lowest layer of bedrock, which I haven't figured out where it is yet. I think it's around about this layer here, and we'll just probably stretch that across, and then I have got an effect that we're going to put over that way. It looks like we've managed to contain the fire, which is even better, until I fall on it, and then catch fire. Awesome. Fun times. There we go. So as I say, we haven't laid it that side of the floor. I don't plan on to, because that is where we're going to be, you know, there's no need to have floor over this side. There's no, as far as I'm led to believe, there's no, oh god, we're running a bit of lava coming down there, aren't we? We're going to place this floor here, so that if there's any lava, that it will be caught on this floor and will not drip down into the rest of the hub. Because that'll be dire, and yeah. I don't think I'd be able to recover for that, to be fair. Live anyway. I would probably do lots of swearing and things like that, which we don't do in Broke Rock. And yeah, so what we'll do is we will lay out, remove as much of this fire from this edge as we can. I want to lay out as much as I can of that floor area over there. I'll keep the pumpkin on because now we're well into with that. As you can see here, I did start laying out as much stuff as I could from this area above. I think that, to be fair, looking at it now, the easiest way to do it is probably just going to be putting netherrack all the way up and just continually go up in circles. But you know, that would be the easy way to do it. And we don't do things easy here. Still can't believe we've had lava drop in the first couple of seconds of a stream, and now we're basically set fire to the place. So I'll need to do some spawn proofing after the stream. Because we don't want people to, you know, not be able to use the hub. That's just, at least it stops spreading. So what we'll do is we'll just put a cap on this for now. Doesn't need to be anything too particular, anything too drastic. It's just a case of stopping the lava. If there is any, because it's me, there will be, from setting fire to the lower half of the hub. So we're just going to take out as much of this layer here as we can, and we'll say we'll just hopefully not hit lava. Looking at this, we should do it from above. No, lava, no! Ah! Okay, we're in trouble. I seen that coming. I called it. These things are sent to test us. Whose idea was it to spawn proof the Nether Hub and wool? That's mine. I apologise. That was me. I said let's spawn proof it. Come on. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, that more catches fire. Ah, this is a successful stream, folks. We'll just quench this fire. No, it's hitting the path. Don't hit the path, don't hit the path, don't hit the path, don't hit the path. Nope, 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 nope. Stop, 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 stop. I despise fire spread. Fire spread's good for gold farms. Apart from that, I don't see any use for it. Hopefully I was going to say hopefully I've caught that, but then as it breaks out somewhere else. So, yeah, as we extinguish even more fire from the Nether Hub. I was going to tell you about the plans for the continued plans for the season, but we'll just concentrate on this just for now because this is really quite embarrassing, to be fair and honest, as it continually spreads over here. Come on. Contain it. There we go. Oh no, it's not a blotter. Okay, so there we go, we have it contained. As it catches fire at the wall, yeah. So it's one of these situations you don't laugh or cry. We have just wasted the first 25 minutes of our first stream of season 6, putting out fire. There we go. Dealt with. Sorted. Right. So now what we'll do is we will do what I'd planned to do in the first place and ignore that. See, as we see, we have the Enderman spawn now, which we also have down there. But luckily, as I say, we have got the pumpkin on now, so we should be fine. And I used the pumpkin when I was digging out the initial area of this. We do need to try and get some kind of protective floor in here, because if this catches fire again, then we are, you know, pretty dire situation. The only mob I have ever spawned here is Enderman. There's a chance, of course, that other mobs will spawn. If they do, we'll deal with them as and when it happens. But this, again, this is just ridiculous. It's fine, as long as it doesn't go near our path. Right, okay, so what we'll do, I think, is we will use the scaffolding and just scaffold up to bedrock all the way around. We have got a shulker box full of scaffold. Okay, for some reason it's not full of scaffolding. It should have been full of scaffolding. We have potentially enough scaffolding to do what we need to do. I had planned not to go back to the base this episode, so that's it. What we'll do is we'll just take one of these, cut each bit, and just kind of scaffolding up to give us the barrier, or do I just go up with the edges? No, we'll scaffolding it. So we're just going to go scaffolding all the way up to bedrock, and then we're able to see where we're at. Everybody watching this stream back, thank you for doing so. You probably have heard by now about how humiliating this stream's been. First stream of season 6, and yeah, it's got me sweating. Because I had huge plans to get loads done, but you know, these things are sent to test us, folks. And I can tell you already, I do not have enough scaffolding. I am worried that I know I have fire above us, and it'll set fire at the scaffolding, and then it'll come down. So I am going to quickly double check that we are not in. Our scaffolding is on fire. No! Just give me a bit, please. Just leave. Oh, why? Why, folks? Why? Now we have scaffolding catching fire. Oh God. Honestly. There we go. So as I say, we'll just replace all the scaffolding that we just lost. And I'm really concerned about lava coming down here. This is really similar to what we did last season with sand. Where we had to place an absolute ton of sand. I can't off the top of my head think of an easier way of doing this, unfortunately. I wish there was, and I would have done it. So what I will do is we'll try our best to stem this, because this is not ideal in the slightest, especially if we're going to start getting towards these edges. What you can see I've done is the edge of the bottom circle is actually here. I went one block further out up here just to give us a bit of ledge. So the plan was to use that ledge to give us a slightly more curve to the bowl at the bottom. Come on, go away. And looks like we have set fire to that tunnel as well, so we just need to be a little bit more cautious. There we go. We've lost the edge there, so it's fine. It's nearly gone. It's nearly gone, he says, and turns around. There's another massive circle of fire. Trying to work out what to do, to be fair. Can't mine any further up until we get rid of the lava. Can't afford the edge to go in fire again, so what do we do? Do we just work on the lower area? Is what I'm thinking. Do we just go down and work on that lower segment, leave us all to burn, and then just work our way up? Which we can't do now because I've put scaffolding up that wall. Okay, we'll work on this side over here. So, if we use our ender chest, which I'll grab one up here. I should have a couple of boxes here of endstone, because what the plan is to have this as a massive end island, with each of the tunnels having a different theme on the outset. So I have grabbed 2 boxes of endstone. Don't need torches, we're just going to break these 2. And the initial segment I've got set up for this, I wish I had a crafting table now. Do I have a crafting table? And my wood box, and my ender chest. Or just place it on top. And look, I don't have a crafting table. Why would I have a crafting table? I don't think you don't even need a crafting table. So we'll just get rid of that. Again, we do not need you at all. That's a waste of time. And what we're going to do is craft loads of endstone bricks, because the edging of this, which is going to be on the initial segment here, is going to be 4 blocks high, and the tunnels are going to lead out from it, but they're going to be obviously 1 level higher up. But it'll still allow us enough leeway as such to be able to go all the way around and just build up the initial wall area. As I say, we are going 5 blocks underneath, which we're not doing at the moment because of lava, but it still gives us a wee bit of leeway from that. So if we just go all the way around here, you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Because this layer 100, of course, as I said, is the location of where the portal is going to be. So in regards to the actual placing of the end stone if we don't hit the enderman, because I don't want to die. The end stone for this section is actually going to be laid out along like this. I can't remember if it should be end stone or... Is it end stone? Yeah, it is end stone. I was hoping it's meant to be end stone. Oh no, the walls are end stone. Yeah, that's right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Totally fine. I'm not getting flustered and frustrated and all the rest of it. Then you see what we're doing is we're basically going to have this initial layer here, but there is going to be an inward layer all the way around as well. So the actual circle, which is the reason that we brought the upper segment out of a block, so that we're able to have this dual layer. Like this, and that will allow us a little bit of leeway to have what I have got planned underneath here. Obviously this block here and this entire floor is going to be dropped down as low as we can. I have said 5 blocks initially for the basin, but it will probably go lower than that. I'm hoping so that if we can at least start from this segment, build the walls up, we'll be able to then have this, if I can actually talk English, we'll be able to have the majority of this done, which will give at least a wee bit more stability. We don't need to worry too much about the lava and stuff, because we'll obviously be able to use the, you know, the end zone doesn't catch fire. So if we can at least lay this, I keep running out of blocks. That's not right. So the actual circle for this dimension is 69 blocks, so it's a 69 circumference circle. There was talk I should do this to the full 6 chunk render distance of Broke Rock, which would have been a 96 circumference circle, but once I built it and I showed it, it looked absolutely, if I went any bigger, would be, you know, crossing biomes and all the rest of it, and it's just, it was too big a job for one person. So I decided to stick with this one. So hopefully I can do it justice. It is my first Nether Hub, so you know, doing it with you all, and obviously proving to these guys that I know what I'm doing. Which obviously I've proven I don't. Hey Teddy Life, how are you? Let's see if we can get this initial overhang done. That'll allow us a little bit more leeway. If you see what I mean, it gives us a wee bit of overhang, which will it just helps, I think, and then we'll be able to build the rest of the walls up from there. If we can get the walls up to the level we're needing to, then we don't need to worry as much about the lava as such. So we're just dual layering this. Without giving too much details on what we have actually got planned for this. I've said obviously that doing. That's good to hear. I say we're obviously having the Nether Hub in this kind of this kind of end pattern, which is pretty cool. It will look good once it's done. It will take a couple of weeks. There's no way I'll get it done in one stream. I am building the Broke Rock Nether Hub. So we've got this massive circle dug out, and we're just starting to lay the foundations on this lower layer before we continue digging up. As I say, we're just placing these blocks. This is the lower the segment that the portal's going to be on. It's going to be at Y level 100. As Broke Rock's always done at Y level 100 for all the nether tunnels and stuff. And that gives us this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This gives us this kind of layer. We're then going to remove all this netherrack here, and we're going to start building up these walls. We don't need to worry too much about the tunnels heading out in each of the cardinal directions plus the diagonals. We don't need to worry about that at the moment, because we're not at that stage yet. That's that's a later project. We will have to dig out all of this, which was originally placed, which will get rid of all our scaffolding, which I'm not too worried about, because once we get these walls up, the walls are going to be roughly around about 25 blocks, so they will be I'd like to think maybe 4 or 5 layers beneath the actual physical bedrock itself. If we can get it that way, that'll be, you know, that'll help a lot. Might not work, but it's one of these things that we, you know, trial and error. So it's a huge build, so we'll just take it as we go and play with ideas and hopefully not burn the place down like we did for the first 30 minutes of the stream. Because that's just not cool and it's not enjoyable. Apart from watching me sweat, it's not enjoyable to do. So we'll probably leave this segment here now because I don't think I've got enough infantry space to pick up all that scaffolding. So we'll just kind of continue getting these walls in. I hope everybody enjoyed my latest Broke Rock episode with Jax. It was we're doing armor trim hunting at the moment, and Jax abandoned me in an ancient city. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. So the continuation of that will be in next week's episode, which is due on Friday, as my episodes usually are. 2, 3, 1. And yeah, we have got another couple of armor trims in mind for the next one. No, it doesn't. I have nothing set up at the moment. I lost all my settings and stuff, so commands don't currently work. I think there's a couple that work, I just don't off the top of my head remember what they are, unfortunately. I don't stream very much, Teddy, if I'm too fair. I more do YouTube videos. I just pick a big project each season of Broke Rock and I live stream it. And then obviously we have the community live streams as well. But we will be live every single Sunday from 10 PM GMT. I aim for 10 PM GMT, it might be a couple of minutes later than that, getting the kids settled and stuff. But yeah, that is the plan. And this is actually coming along really well. We will have to obviously dig out this entire floor and drop it down into a basin shape. But yeah, apart from that, I think we just continue to build up these walls. It looks like we probably need to grab the other shulker box of endstone, which will be over there. But yeah, we're actually, now that the whole fire situation is slightly resolved, we seem to be in a better place. That's a misclick. Don't want that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Night Flames, how are you? So once we get the initial layering of this done, it will make a lot more sense. It just takes time. Hello, Lauren. Okay, how are you? So as I say, we'll just lay this out, and in my planning of this, obviously as I said, I've done it in creative, but in a creative flat world, I've not actually done it in the nether, so I don't know what's around this area and stuff. This initial floor here, you can see, is only one layer out. I think looking at it at this kind of scale, I'm well, thank you so much for asking, apart from the setting fire to the place in the first 30 minutes of the stream. Yeah, I'm great. In my initial copy of this, obviously, that I've done, it's slightly smaller, so having this initial one layer here sticking out worked. I think looking at the scaling we've got here and stuff, we will need to probably go out maybe 3 or 4 blocks before we drop down into the basin. But it is just overhang. The basin will actually cover from this kind of area, but we'll get to that as and when we get to it. I'll not show you a creative copy of the world because good, thank you. Your videos are so helpful. Oh, thank you very much. I do plan on releasing a lot more tutorials this season than I ever have done. My tutorials are really... I enjoy making tutorials. It's just a case of, you know, actually physically getting around to recording them and lots of other things. It does happen. But I have got loads of 1.20 tutorials coming up on the channel, so if you haven't already, please do hit that like and subscribe button. because you know, it really helps the channel grow. I'm really close to my first ever channel goal of 100 subscribers. My aim is to hopefully get that before Christmas. The channel is a couple of years old. The content I was producing before wasn't the best, I'm going to be honest. Since joining Broke Rock, they have helped a lot. And there's no way I would have even contemplated a build like this if I hadn't joined Broke Rock. I haven't done my usual died a handful of times with the weather. Oh, have you? That's a shame. Yeah, the weather killer design that I've got there is absolutely awesome. It still works in 1.20. I have got to release a slightly newer version of it, to be fair. But yeah, my weather killer is the biggest video on my channel. And yeah, to be fair, it's one of the most it's actually what I'm recognised for more as my weather killer video. So it means a lot to hear that. Thank you very much. That you until I watch it. Yeah, that's what I meant. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. If you haven't, if you have got any requests and stuff for videos, tutorials. I mean, not videos. If you have any requests on what kind of tutorials you are wanting, I'm over here to do that. And the majority of the stuff that I've been doing is 1.20 farms and stuff. So we obviously have the video released a couple of weeks back, which is the 1.20 bamboo and sugarcane farm, which is completely minecartless, proper minecartless. It is awesome. It really is. It uses a new mud dynamic, and it is really cool. If you look, it's about 13 blocks wide, I think. I said in the video. And because of that, it's really compact, but it's fully extendable. I've made it here on Broke Rock before we did the tutorial. I did it on day 1. And it's given us enough sugarcane to last the entire season. And we're only, what are we on? Episode 9, I think? 9 next week. So 9 weeks in, I've got infinite sugarcane, infinite gunpowder with the creeper farm that Jack's obviously built and stuff. So yeah. Lots of progress this season, lots of great help, lots of support, and I appreciate each and every one of you for that and for continuing to support the channel, because without you, I wouldn't be here. And to be fair, it's, YouTubing isn't one of the easiest things in the world, but we're getting there. Taking it each day at a time, folks, taking it each day at a time. But I am really glad that you enjoyed that tutorial. I did really enjoy making it. So I had hoped that some of our Broke Rock friends would be coming along to help us tonight. It looks like that they are busy, which is fine. It's totally understandable that they all have lives and stuff as well, and time zones and stuff. I have got an exclusive coming up in about 10 minutes time that I haven't told anybody about, not even the people sitting in the house behind me. But there's a new series coming to the channel. So we will announce that. I had hoped that Jax would be around for that, but of course he isn't. He's busy. Hey JP, how are you, mate? Been a while. So as I say, we have got that announcement coming up before the end of the stream. And if you haven't already, do hit that like and subscribe and button and share with your friends, because yeah, this isn't confidence, this is just winging it. But yeah, if you haven't already, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It means the absolute world and helps me reach my goal of 100 subs by Christmas. And yeah, once we get that 100, I think I keep getting told that that's the beginning of a snowball effect, so thank you if you have already done so. So as I say, we're building up these walls. I should have done this in the first place. This is so much easier than setting fire to the place. JP, the only thing you've really missed is me setting fire at the Nether Hub. As you can tell by the big massive area there and the fact we're still on fire above our heads here. Yeah, so we're wasting 30 minutes where we could have been building setting fire to the place. But that's fine, because there's nobody online to give me a row. So, it's fine. Right, so more endstone, and we're just going to keep building this up. All the way up. There's no intention in the long run, I think, to have this all the way up. I would like to have it open to an extent so people can use the elytras. But there will be doorways obviously coming up, and we will curve it round once we get to the desired level. But I think in the short term, if we get this built up, we'll be able to work out where we're having the curve and stuff. That enderman there doesn't worry me in the slightest. I do say if there is any technical issues at all with the stream, please do let me know. If there's any, great, good week, phone bill paid, got my FS yesterday, and I've $20 in my pocket. I'm very happy. That's good to hear, JP. Really, really good to hear. So as I say, if there is any technical issues with audio or anything at all, please do let me know, because I have changed my setup slightly. And yeah, I've apart from losing my overlay pack, which is really, really annoying. I'll need to remake all my overlays. I think I've actually got them in a backup folder, maybe on my Dropbox. Let's have a look. I didn't realise it was missing until 2 seconds before the stream started, so there wasn't time to fix it, but I will have it fixed for the next time. So please do let me know what your thoughts are of where we're at so far. But it's quite a lot of progress, to be fair. I know we haven't dug out as much as I had planned and that kind of stuff, so hopefully no more lava drops down. If it happens, it happens. I'm not too concerned, because we have got quite a lot of this area kind of spawn-proofed now. Well, not spawn-proofed. Endstoned. I can't think of what word I'd use for that. Just take some of that out. There we go. JP, how's things going on the fan server? JP is a member of the Broke Rock Discord, and he's a huge supporter of all things Broke Rock, and he has access to the Broke Rock fan server if you need information on that. The link to the Broke... Is Nightbot still in chat? If one of my moderators can check. Your sound is fairly loud compared to the background. I think somebody coughed. Oh, is it? Is it loud? I do apologise. Let me just 2 seconds. I will fix that. Let's drop that down and let me know if that's any... Oh, put that back on. I apologise. I have been tweaking my mic settings because the Discord chats and stuff, it has been a bit quiet, so I have been tweaking it. I have got my moderators currently checking the audio on that, so give them a second and we'll find out if that's any better. It does sound okay actually from what I can hear in the background here. I say there is no, I have got noise cancellation on, so you won't be able to hear anybody in the background. The only noise you should be hearing is me with this new microphone. Cool. Thank you for that, Gypsy. See, without people like you, that, you know, I wouldn't know. I don't watch my own streams back, I find it quite... I don't know the word. What is the word? Emily in the house, what tell me the word? Cringe. I've been told it's called cringe. Not a word I've ever used, I don't think. I've just took it half of the John Lucas tunnel. Yes, I don't like watching my own videos and stuff back. I just don't like to say my own voice. It's cringe. My moderators are saying it's called cringe. My voice is cringe. Yeah, so that's... Thanks for that. So anyway, let's continue to build this up. We're almost at the point where we're hitting the roof, so that looks like we're... Once we get to that point, I think we're in a pretty good place. Thank you. Very slow on the server, have no direction, don't know what to do. Yeah, it does get like that. Even here on the main server actually, it gets like that at times. It's just a case of picking a theme or a project and just trying your best to work to that, if that makes sense. It's I use my live streams actually as a like a pause break type thing. If I need to right, fix myself or do something completely different, either that or design farms. You know, it's each to their own. I know obviously repeating the same stuff over and over and over again does get like that. I spent the first couple of weeks of the server building exactly what I did last season. Jack's had me doing ground farms and villager trading halls and you know all that kind of stuff. So he never had me doing it. I'm not gonna lie. It's basically my one thing that's helped us out a lot this season. Yeah, as I said already, my next video is I think there's a tutorial. If I can get it recorded, there will be a tutorial this week. The tutorial will come out on Wednesday, which is my day for tutorials. Tuesday, Wednesday. It used to be called Kai's Minecraft Monday Tips and Tricks. Now it's just Kai's Minecraft Tips and Tricks. Broke Rock will be Friday, and I will not share any lore from my actual Broke Rock videos on streams, unless that is agreed with Jax and stuff like that. But yeah, I think Friday should be the next one, and that's not going to play, so it's handy. No, go away, please. So if I say the plan will be to get that video out to you on Friday. And we're going to have, obviously, that's actually looking a lot better, isn't it? The second it's part 2 of our trim hunting quest, as I said already, and the plan is to get as much of the trims. I think we're aiming for 3. Don't want to be presumptuous above Jack's, but I think we're aiming for 3 trims in the next episode. Of course, I'm not going to tell you how episode part 1 ended and stuff like that, but as I say, I think the plan is there's a bit of an overlap with the fact I'm streaming and stuff, so you know that some of the stuff is planned and stuff. I'll be quite happy if we can get this wall up. I'll probably respawn proof the main path section, but I don't know if I will be going to Jax's level and doing the whole thing. I will need to put the fire out before the end of the stream. I haven't checked the Discord actually, I meant to check that before I went live to make sure that did actually ping. Might not have. Sometimes Discord doesn't ping, it's just, it's sad, to be fair. But as I say, let's get this done. I will try and get, as I say, the overlays fixed. I will try and get my stream music back fixed for the next stream. I lost all that at the same time as I lost all the other sort of stuff. This is the reason that we're kind of just playing with my audio. And I think there's some game sounds, but I don't think there's very many. This is where I hit lava, watch. Don't hit lava. Don't hit lava, come on. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. See? I know what I'm doing. Actually, looking back now, I've just realised that Jax hasn't actually released part 1 of his trims video. So I will wait for him to release part 1 before I release part 2. So the plan is to aim for Friday, but it might be before that, it might be after it. Depends where I can get me and Jax can get on the server at the same time. Oh, lava. Plug. There we go. I don't know why I'm digging, I could just easily crouch here. Oh no, I can't crouch because of the diagonal. It's a shame. But yeah, looking good. Really impressed with our progress this stream. A couple of new faces we've had in stream as well, which is really, really cool. I hope they all come back. So there we go, we're just gonna dig us back up. I didn't mean to dig out that, but I've just started doing it, so I'll just kinda... I think the last video of everyone's I am missing, but I've seen where they upload. I'm more curious with Jomika's, not gonna lie. And where is sent? Is he the new ward? 2 seconds. That's kind of blurred on my screen. 2 seconds. Just let me bring that out a little bit. I find the last video everyone's missing, but I've seen where they uploaded. I'm more curious about Jomaka, not gonna lie, and where it's sent. Is he the new Waldo? Is he even doing? Yes, he is. He is around. He has been online. So I can't comment fully on. I can't comment on everybody else's schedules. I'm not going to do that. Mustang's releasing quite a lot. Myself and Jack's obviously releasing 1 to 2 videos a week. I have to go backwards here because of the small space. But why am I doing that? Idiot. There we go. So as I say, there we go. I'm really enjoying Jomaka's oh God, I'm stuck now. But I'm enjoying Jomaka's storytelling this season. I really am. And I've said that to him as well. I really like the direction he's heading. I guess it's just a case of waiting to see where it actually goes. This is what I set fire to the base at the start. But I won't comment on every schedule, so it's not fair for me to do that. There's a load of us. But yeah, we are running out of time for this stream actually. So I am going to leave it right there. As I said already, there's a brand new season coming up on the channel, which will be 4 Pillar Survival with Jax. That is coming up very, very soon. So that is really, really awesome. Thank you all very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe, and we will get back to you next Sunday, back at 10 PM GMT. Until next time, thank you very much. My name's Kai from the channel Mr. Gaming, and yeah, good night.